What's up, Cowboy Nation? Cowboy headquarters and America's team. It's your boy G, the number one Cowboy fan, Hampton, coming to you live, direct, and correct. And yes, it is early afternoon, Monday afternoon, as a matter of fact. And here I am just sitting out here enjoying this cool weather. We got some cool weather today, man. Look at here. It's been like nothing but 108, 110 down here in Texas. So, yeah, this is the day after. And yeah, here I am sitting on my patio. That's right. I took a day off. It was a long night last night. Y'all know how it was. Them Sunday night games when we're playing, you celebrating, and we winning 40-0. Come on now. So yeah, it was one of those nights last night, but here we are. But so let's get right on down to what's going on. Let's talk a little bit about what happened on last night. And basically, if you didn't see it last night, I don't know what you was doing, but listen, if you hadn't heard, the Cowboys won 40-0 last night. So, and here's the deal, man. A lot of people out there, saying, Shannon Sharp is saying there was only one game and the New York Giants or who I thought they were. And last time I checked, the New York Giants was basically a professional football team like the other 31 teams. So don't give me this about the New York Giants or who you thought they were, because no one knew exactly what was going to happen on last night until it happened. So, yeah, you want to talk about the 49ers and what they did to the Steelers and all that. How is that more relevant than what we did last night? We beat New York Giants 40-0. We scored 40, we gave up zero. Zero. That means no field goals, no extra points, no touchdowns, no nothing. And you want to talk about the 49ers and the Steelers? Well, congratulations to the 49ers for what they did. True that. But we trump all that. What we did on last night, we trump all that. Again, we scored 16 points in the first quarter, 10 points in the second, 7 in the third, 7 in the fourth. Now, there's not a lot to talk about on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, it's not, as far as basically, as far as just anything was spectacular, but the ball was spread around amongst the receivers. We got a running back that did their job. We did a quarterback that basically did his job. And another thing we can say, that offensive line did pretty damn good. Our quarterback wasn't sacked. Our quarterback didn't throw an interception. And our quarterback didn't fumble, or neither one of our players fumbled on the offense. So yeah, there's some things we can talk about the offense, but again, the numbers as far as the stats, it's not flashy like what we used to do last year, but it's balanced. And see, this is what I was been saying, and I've been preaching all this time, that now that Mike McCarthy is the offensive coordinator slash head coach. So you have a Super Bowl caliber offensive coordinator slash head coach calling the plays on this side. And on this side, you got a Super Bowl caliber defensive coordinator and Dan Quinn on this side calling the plays. Y'all saw it last night. Y'all saw how they moved Michael Parsons around several times, moving different spots and switching the whole defense up. They wasn't in 3-point stand. They were standing up. You saw the wrinkle that I told you about when I went to camp, saw to Cavante Turpin in the backfield, and he actually scored. You saw Deuce in the game yesterday. This is the mind of Super Bowl caliber coaches. And no, I'm not saying that we're going to the Super Bowl, but what we saw last night, you saw balance. You saw the defense complement the offense. You saw the offense complement the defense. No one making it harder on the next position. Okay, so all I can say is 7 sacks, 3 takeaways, and a 55% rating. Pressure rating. Let me say it like that. 55% pressure rating. That's how much they was pressuring the quarterback from the New York Giants. Now, if New York was smart, they would have pulled Daniel Jones out a long time ago and let this guy Taylor come in, which I think he's a little bit more athletic. But because they paid Daniel Jones all that money, they left him in the game. I can just imagine what they're talking about up there in New York. Oh my gosh. They got a bad taste in their mouth. So the D in Dallas, stands for defense. You understand? Because this defense definitely put up 14 points and special teams. So big ups to the special teams, big ups to our defense too, and big ups to our offense. Everybody did their job. Everybody played as one unit. But this is what happens when you have a bunch of crazed dogs in the bed of a truck and you let the tailgate down and sick them on some boys. Because that's exactly what we did. And I say that to say because they didn't play any preseason games. So these guys had all this anticipation and all this energy to get on the field. And Mike McCarthy said, "No, boys, not yet. Your time will come." And guess what? Last night was their time. So these commentators, these sport broadcasters, and all those people out there, they can, you know, make it as if it wasn't a big deal. It was a big deal. And this is the first time since 1999 that a team has blown the opponent out with such a large margin. Since 1999. So that's something to talk about. But anyway, I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. I just wanted to come out here and talk to y'all because, again, I don't think we'll be doing the Monday night mic'd up due to the Monday night football games. And it just, I know a lot of people watch the Monday night football game. This is the first one. So what we might do, we might move Monday night mic'd up to another night. We might move it to Thursday or early Saturday morning or something like that, but we'll figure something out. But make sure that you tune in with us on Wednesday night. We're still going to keep doing the What's Up Wednesday. So make sure you tune in on Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Central Time. We'll have a panel and we'll get the guys that's on the panel. We'll get their opinion and their on their observation of the game as well. And then we also do a pregame for the Jets. So again, I'm excited what I saw. Our team did exactly what they were supposed to have done. And it was a good thing to see. But let me share this with you before I go. Let me show you the what I mean by a Super Bowl caliber offensive coordinator in Mike McCarthy, which we know he already got a Super Bowl. Each one of them have a Super Bowl. I've been to the Super Bowl. But Mike McCarthy knew or was told or was informed that it was a possibility that it might rain in New York. So a couple of days before the game, guess what they did? Wet ball drills. Right. See, right there at that time, I would hit that button. What? I don't have my sound system out here. And then I would came back with the applause button. Yeah, this is exactly what Mike McCarthy did. He prepped. He prepared as if it was going to rain. So they was in practicing with wet balls. Do you believe? That's what I'm going to ask you. Do you believe in your Cowboys? That's the question. Well, with that being said, people, I'm not going to hold you up any longer. I'm going to sit back out here on this back patio a while, mind my own business, reminisce on last night's game, and I might do something later. But I'm enjoying this weather. But like I always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen. Dallas Cowboys, Pinchy Poodle Cowboys, deuces.